This is the boiler return trap from Mr. Bill's steam system. His old coal-fired system. And this is, if you look in the earlier video, this is what was perched up in the corner of that boiler room. I thought I'd show you the inside. This cover is the one that's covering the front of this. And there's a float in here, right there. And as the water level rose, and watch what happens, there's a counterweight that trips. And it holds the valve open, and then as the float drops, it trips closed. So you have steam coming in here to a valve, and the valve is normally closed. And again, as the water level came up, it would trip it, open the valve, introduce steam into that chamber, and then as the water dropped, it would trip closed.
This thing sucked out.
So this thing
Sucked out.
That thing is another float. This was the air vent. Here, let's put this over here. This
thing sucked out.
This thing was perched up in the same corner as the other trap, and it was the main air vent.
This sucked out.
And the main air vent looked like this. That's where the That's where the air came out in the entire system, and if it filled up with water, this float would close it.
This came from the chimney.
So, when this was coal-fired and you got too much pressure on the system, that's when this stuff would come into play. This float would raise and the steam pressure would drive the condensate back to the boiler.
This one?
If the water got too high, the air vent would close and keep it from spurting water out of it. So I just thought I'd
What's this came from?
let you see what was inside of this stuff before it goes to the scrapyard. Alrighty.